Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Mod and Indie News. This week we take a look at the contest for Chivalry Medieval Warfare, the latest update of the Synergies mod for Torchlight II, the Last Days mod now works for Mount & Blade Warband, a new indie title is announced, Lethe gets added to Steam Greenlit, and a demo of Spirit gets released. Chivalry Medieval Warfare is a first-person online combat game that hurls players into the epic conflict between the Agatha Knights and the newly formed Mason Order for control of the lands of Agatha. Banner Studio, the developer and publisher of the game, has partnered with Epic Games, Steam, Nvidia, and Logitech to bring its player Fortification. Fortification is a mapping contest for the team objective mode in Medieval Warfare. There are prizes totaling in more than $25,000 in cash and prizes, plus the chance to have a map integrated into the game as official content. There are two rounds of the contest. The first round's deadline is May 1st, and the final round ends June 31st. Banner will choose the best maps based off a set of criteria. Some criteria will be weighed more heavily than others, but the best map will hit gameplay and fun factors, balance, polish, performance, technical stability, visual fidelity, creativity, scope, and difficulty, and AI pathfinding. A link to the official page of the contest is in the description below. A new indie title called Reset released its first gameplay trailer this week, and it looks amazing. The detail of the game is simply gorgeous. The setting feels pretty haunting, and my interest is definitely piqued from the footage shown. The game is being described as a sci-fi noir, mystery first-person puzzle game. It's being developed by Theory Interactive in a custom-built engine. It will be released on Windows, Mac, Linux, and the PS4 and the Xbox One. The Last Days is a mod we've covered over on the XP Gamers and offers players the chance to play as their favorite faction from the Lord of the Rings universe. The mod is for Mount & Blade version 1.011, and recently they've released an easier and less obtrusive way to install the mod. Along with that, they've also included a patch to play the mod with Mount & Blade Warband, something that's been requested for a very long time. For many, this is something that has been highly anticipated, and now that it's out, all the Warband players can finally dive into Middle-earth and fight all those epic battles. In a remote mountain village, you have retired and built your dream home in order to live out your golden years in peace. Rumors of a mysterious temple beyond the valley have inspired you to set out and explore its ancient halls and crumbling ruins. Once you arrive, it becomes clear that deep within the temple walls, there is something magical that awaits you beyond this world. Spirit is a 2D platformer with what looks like a fantasy story. The game is still being developed and recently launched a Kickstarter to help complete the game. It's been getting quite a bit of praise for the demo that is currently available for download on their IndieDB page. If you want to play this game and see what all the talk is about, there's a link in the description. Torchlight II is a hack-and-slash fantasy dungeon crawl that is tons of fun. Synergies is a full conversion and balance mod for Torchlight II, and they have just released an Ember Mage overhaul. According to the mod developers, the Ember Mage Lightning skill page has long been the ugly stepchild of the skill pages. This patch has replaced some skills with new ones and altered some existing skills to help the Ember Mage use its skills together to make the class much more effective and enjoyable to play. This is just the first of many vanilla overhauls, so be sure to follow their ModDB page to keep up with all the changes that come out. As a final bit of indie news, a game called Lethe Episode 1 has just gone live on Steam Greenlit. Lethe is a first-person physics-based exploration game that uses the Unreal Engine. The game follows the story of Robert Dawn and plunges the player into an immersive and horrifying universe. The passionate journalist happens upon an early 20th century article that describes an incident in a pharmaceutical facility on an isolated island. After a lot of research and no results, he decides to go to the island. If the trailer spikes your interest and you want to see more of this game, then give them your vote over on Steam Greenlit and follow their IndieDB page. Links are provided in the description below. Alright, well that wraps up this episode of Mod and Indie News. My name is Captain Shaq. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.